Alright, before we get into this Art of War 3 battle, I just want to showcase our opponent for this battle. This is a rank 17 player with 5 medals and a 92% win rate. So, very tough opponent lined up for this tournament battle. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, welcome back to another Art of War 3 replay. I'm your host, John Cena. And today we're going to be showcasing a tournament battle. This is the Two Citadels Tournament. The goal of this tournament battle is to destroy 2 headquarters from your opponent's side before they destroy 2 headquarters on your side. Each player starts with 3 headquarters, and the headquarters have enhanced defense capabilities. So, let's go ahead and get into the action. We can see the red player is starting to produce some armadillos and dragonflies. Meanwhile, I'm HQ3 at this point trying to get some units out, but here comes a very fast, aggressive rush from the red player. Red is coming in with those dragonflies and armadillos and is trying to make a move onto one of my headquarters here. So, I don't have a standing army yet to defend. Let's see how this pans out. I've got a few defensive structures in the area, but we can see that units are starting to quickly amass at my headquarters there on the right-hand side. This is not looking good on my end. I need to get some units over there if I'm going to try and defend this headquarters. I'm going to lose the barracks there, and it looks like there's some heavy fire coming onto the bunker there. Looks like the bunker's about to go down, and the bunker gets finished. Rocket tower is only left, so there's only a few structures left in the area now. This little outpost here is getting quickly cleaned up by the red player. Meanwhile, I'm trying to go for a build combination of hammer tanks and heavy assaults to try and counter this build. So we can see that this outpost is just about finished off. There goes the construction yard. And now I've got my first few units arriving, but this is a ton of dragonflies. Even with the gold common attack boost, it's not going to be enough. I need more heavy assaults in the mix here. These dragonflies and armadillos are raining down some heavy damage against my units. I need to retreat and regroup. So now I'm just starting to produce as many units as possible here. I've got a cyclone out, some more hammers, and heavy assaults are coming in. And we can see that the red player is starting to bring in armadillos to clean up that supply center there. So that outpost is just about finished off. And we can see that now the red player is just focused in on my headquarters. Now my tanks are trying to come in and take out some of those armadillos just to buy myself time. We got some heavy assaults coming in as well. But again, this is not a good combination build. There's just way too many dragonflies in the mix. My hammer tanks are taking some heavy damage from those dragonflies. Got some more heavy assaults coming in though, and cyclones. So it looks like the dragonflies are now focusing in on my hammer tanks as opposed to coming after the headquarters. And so it looks like my heavy assaults are getting cleaned up though. I've only got a handful of hammer tanks in the mix. I need to pull back now. So looks like there's only 4 dragonflies left in the mix though at the moment, but looks like red is going to start taking out some of those walls in the area, possibly to clear up some space. And it looks like now the dragonflies are refocusing onto the headquarters. Meanwhile, I'm focused on trying to build a ground army as fast as possible. This time I've got a bigger ground army moving in onto my outpost there. And it looks like the heavy assaults are coming in, and there's more heavy assaults in the mix. The dragonflies are going to pull back. So this is good for me. I've got a little bit of room to breathe, but I know it's not going to be much. I need to make a full HQ3 army and make a counterattack soon here. So I'm going to go ahead and regroup my units back in the center. We see a rifleman coming in to try and scout my base. So I've continued to just build my army here. Most likely the red player probably has a dragonfly over the cliff for scouting. And there we go. We see dragonflies now at the edge. Red is just waiting for me to leave my base. It's now going to storm my base here. Dragonfly's starting to dish out some damage against the headquarters. Meanwhile, I'm moving a full ground army of hammers and heavy assaults across the map here. We can see that now red has moved their entire army onto my headquarters here. There is no turning back now. I'm going to need to do a full commit here. I do not have the time to come back and save the headquarters. You can see there's a ton of dragonflies, jaguar tanks, and riflemen pouring in just to dish out damage against my headquarters. This is a level 2 headquarters, keep in mind. And although I've got a few upgrades on the armor, the enhanced armor is coming in handy. We've made it to the red player's base. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. My first headquarters has gone down. And I'm at full command points already. I'm doing the full commit on the attack, which means I don't have that much left at my base to defend with. So I'm going to try to take out the red player's base before they take out my base. Dragonfly is now coming in. I'm trying to produce units here with whatever I can. My command points again are full. If I had to redo this battle, maybe I would drop some anti-air towers to defend the dragonflies, but we've got my hammers and heavy assaults dishing out damage against the red player. This is turning into a base trade full on. Red is focused in on my one anti-air tower, trying to take out the tower. And now I'm just trying to pump out more hammer tanks and heavy assaults. I've got triple assault vehicle factories and triple barracks. Is it going to be enough though? Meanwhile, I'm cleaning up a good portion of this red player's base. Red's about to lose their tier 3 headquarters. Meanwhile, my tier 3 headquarters is coming under heavy fire, but there's so much damage that it's taking. It's so heavily armored. Is Red going to be able to finish off my headquarters before I finish off their headquarters? And it looks like I'm actually going to be able to win this. We're going to finish off the tier 2 headquarters, and we are going to take the win.